I'm going to discuss with you overcrowding in prisons in the state of Kansas. In the state of Kansas, in my opinion, there are way too many people incarcerated for nonviolent drug crimes. It's costing the state millions of dollars every year. And I believe that people who are convicted of a simple possession crime should be given a fine and ordered into a treatment program. According to the Kansas Sentencing Commission, in 2011, there were 1,334 people admitted into prisons in the state of Kansas. Of that, there are 52.5%, or 700 people, taken into custody in the Kansas prison system that are there for a non-violent possession crime only. No other charges, just a simple possession. And of these, according to the Kansas Department of Corrections, the average stay is 10.1 months. So, according to the Vera Institute of Justice, the state of Kansas pays over $18,000 a year to house each inmate. Shawnee County Department of Corrections, for an adult offender, it costs about $90 a day to house an inmate. On the juvenile side, it's about $212 a day to house each one of them. And if you take it in the grand scheme of the people that are incarcerated in Kansas prisons with a nonviolent possession charge, you're looking at over $10 million to house them for 1 year. And that's based on a 10.1 month average stay. If we took these people and we assessed them a $500 fine, okay, ordered them into a treatment program, what is that going to do for the state? Number one, you're going to do away with the $10 million that we're paying to house these people. You're going to increase revenues in the state by about $350,000 just in the fines alone, not including court costs. And you're going to help them address their problem of why they're using this addictive drug in the first place. Because when you have somebody incarcerated in the state of Kansas, with all of the budget cuts that have happened and the facilities that have been closed, last year or year before last, there was 3 facilities closed in the state of Kansas. So that caused even more overcrowding. The state is paying jails to help house their inmates. So, and they completely abolished all treatment programs for drug offenders. I know at Shawnee County Department of Corrections, we had over a $1 million cut from our budget. And therefore, our drug treatment program was one of the first things that was cut. So these people that are already enrolled in a treatment program that are trying to address their problems were just cut off. And they have to serve out their time. And what that does is you just take them away from the problem for a specific period of time, you release them back, and they go right back to it because they're not addressing the problem of why they're using it in the first place. So consequently, when you also take these people and say they have a job, you know, they can pay the fine. They're not losing their job. If they're incarcerated, they lose their job. They're taken away from their families. They are, you know, put into a situation where they come out with a criminal record and then try to find a job that will support them or their families. A lot of times that doesn't happen, so they go right back to the same lifestyle that they had before instead of addressing the problem. So in my opinion, I really honestly believe that if you would take these people that, like I said, have no other charges other than possession, help them deal with the reason of why they're using these drugs in the first place, make them pay a fine, make them ordered into a treatment program, hopefully they will become a viable member of society and help the economy instead of us paying for them for a long period of time. If you agree with me, I suggest you write your congressmen, your senators, ask them to change the sentencing guidelines for these type of crimes. It's costing all of us millions of dollars that I feel could be best served in the alternative of levying a fine, get them into a program that will help them out. Thanks.